key to skinning a porcupine is to tie each of his legs out so that the carcass cannot swivel while you're cutting. You want to cut from the inside. As you can see, we already field dressed them, so we're just going to take and we're going to run our blade gently along the inside here. We're not cutting as much as we're just letting the skin separate. Now, as long as you're touching the inside of the skin here, you have nothing to worry about from the quills. It's only if you forget and grab the outside of the fur that you're going to have an issue with the quill. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be careful and we're going to cut around the outside of the foot. And be careful because there are quills right along the edge of the feet. Oh, there's one there. Just be careful not to cut your rope. We'll work our way around the outside. And we're going to grab, cut a line down to the foot. Now, if he wouldn't have been already field dressed, I would have started at the foot and cut my way up that way. But since I already have this nice cut here, we're just going to work our way down to the foot. Be very careful to only be touching the inside of the fur. You see, it comes off very easily. Remember, you're only touching the inside. I'll probably say that about 4 million times, but it only takes once to make a mistake. You're just gently running your blade along the inside. You're not cutting. You're just letting the blade do its work. Very slight pressure, and you can see it just peels right away. Now, there are no quills on the stomach, so you can touch this fur here and it's not a problem, especially when you're getting started. Working it, yep, right there's the bullet hole. So you really shot. Make sure you have a bucket underneath to catch any drippings. We're opening up right around the hips here. We'll go ahead and cut around the other foot. You also got to watch the claws on these bastards. They're surprisingly sharp. But when you climb trees like they do, you're going to need really sharp claws. Get a notch for the quills around the feet. And the knife blade do the work. You don't have to exert much pressure at all. Because when you're skinning, you have to have a really sharp knife anyway. Now I'm going to go and work from this paw down and this paw down. See some of the quills there. Make sure you don't sever your foot either. Just taking the skin. You want to take your time. This is a little more time consuming for the safety factor. Otherwise you could just case skin it and be done. I'm sure some of you out there probably already skinned a porcupine before. So if you have any tips, tricks that you'd like to share, please do so in the comments below. One in here and two out there. It's letting a quill poke through. You can feel them as you're grabbing hold of the inside of the skin. You can feel the stiff quills on the outside, but they don't penetrate in, so you're safe. Go way up this arm. Feel that loosening up along the spine there. Especially on this guy, the tail and the neck and part of the back are the danger zones here. They do have a pretty fur. Rest our little friend. We're going to go ahead, we'll take him down, take off his feet, head, and then we'll skin off the skull. I think Mama's going to try and preserve the feet like she does her rabbits. They have cool little feet. And we're also going to try and harvest the quills from the fur. And I have a thing with skulls, so we'll definitely be collecting the skull and the teeth. Okay, so until next we meet.
Be well.